Hi everyone. So in this video we are going to study about directions. So this is a very simple topic. We will be solving roughly around 20 problems and with that we will be wrapping up this topic. So what do you mean by direction? What is the general sense of direction? So I will tell you one line. Wherever you are sitting and wherever you are looking, the point where you are looking, that direction is north. Wherever you are looking, that direction is north. So you are currently sitting on your chair, you are looking right in front, that direction is north. Backward will be south. Now two directions are left, these two. Which one will be east, which one will be west? So that is the confusion. So right hand will be east. How do you remember it? So in India's map, what do you see? Here what is there? West Bengal, right? West Bengal is there on this side. So West Bengal is in east. West Bengal is in east. Okay. So the name is West Bengal, but it is in east. So this side is east, this side is west. So this is how I generally remember. West Bengal, okay, east. Then this side would be west. Okay. And in between, this side would be northeast, north and east, northeast. This is between south and east, this would be southeast. This is between south and west, so southwest. And this is between north and west, so northwest. Okay. So these are the mid directions. Now, what is left and right? So what is this direction? That means I am asking you to look from the perspective of north. So north means you are looking straight ahead. Wherever this arrow is, you need to look at that direction. Arrow is your eyes. Arrow is equals to your eyes direction. So this arrow is telling you to look ahead. So what is in your right? In your right. This is your right. Right? This hand is your right. So this is the right direction. And in right direction, what you are having? East. And in left direction, what you are having? West. Now, if I say stand at east, that means you are looking this side. You are looking this side. Stand at east. I am asking you to stand at east. So you are looking this side. So which is your left hand? This is your left hand. This is your left hand. So in the left hand you are having north. This is your left. Looking at east. This is my right. And if I am saying look at south, that means you have to move back. If I move back, this will be my left, right? This will be my left and this will be my right. Move back. This is your left. And this will be my right. And if I ask you to look at west, so this will be my right and this will be my left. Right, left. So just move yourself, that would be it. This will be my right and this will be my left. Okay. And what do you mean by rotation? Rotation, anti-clockwise rotation you can do, and or clockwise rotation you can do. Anti-clockwise means rotating in the opposite direction of the clock. Clock rotates by how does the clock rotate? Like this, right? So this is clockwise, and rotating in the opposite direction, that is known as anti-clockwise. Rotating in the opposite direction of the clock, that is known as, sorry, this is clockwise only. Anti-clockwise will be this. Rotating in the opposite direction of the clock. This is the direction of clock. Opposite direction of clock is anti-clockwise. So you can rotate these axes. You can rotate this direction axis. Let's just say I rotate this as 90-degree anti-clockwise. 90-degree anti-clockwise. That means I am rotating in this manner. Right? 90-degree anti-clockwise I am rotating. So if I rotate 90-degree anti-clockwise, then what will happen? East will come here, north here, west here, and south here. Right? If I rotate 90-degree anti-clockwise, then again I rotate 90-degree anti-clockwise, again 90-degree anti-clockwise. Then east will come downward, then north, then west, and then south. But something remains constant. What is that? In the if I stand on this axis and if I stand on north, what I will say? In my right there is east. Say yes or no. In my right there is east. This direction is right. I need to stand on north. This direction is right. And in my left there is west. Now on this axis, if I stand on north, that means I will stand in this manner. So what I will say? On my right, this is my right. This is my right. On my right there is east. On my right there is east. and on my left there is west. So this remains constant, this does not change. On my left there is west. You can check for these ones as well, this will remain constant. And if you had rotated clockwise, clockwise means how you would have rotated in this manner, if you had rotated clockwise. So clockwise, that means north would come here, clockwise rotation, north would come here, east would come more down, then south, and then west. So again the same thing is there. Look at north. On my right, what is there? East. On my right there is east, and on my left there is west. So this does not change no matter what kind of rotation you do. No matter what kind of rotation you do, right left will remain same, not just for north, for every direction. Okay, for every single direction. So you can do the rotation anytime, and in some questions it will be useful for you as well. So let's solve the problems now. So this was the general sense. North, backward one will be south, and the right hand one will be west. Sorry, right hand one will be east, and left hand one will be west. Right will be east, left will be west. Okay. So let's start with the first one. Whenever you see a problem on direction, first thing you will do is that you will make the axis. First thing you need to do is that you will make the axis. North, south, right one will be east. Here there is West Bengal, so it will be east, and this is west. So a man starts from a point and walks 2 kilometers towards north. 2 kilometers towards north. Then he turns towards his right. So here you are standing, okay? Here you are standing. Now you need to turn right. Which will be right? This will be right. So here, this way he turns. He goes and then turns right. So this way he turns. Now he turns this way and walks towards his right for 2 kilometers. Now again he turns right. So he is looking in this manner. His right will be this side. So again he walks in this direction. So again he turns right and walks in this direction. So in which direction now he will be facing? So he is facing in the downward direction. His face is here. So what is that? If this was north, so this is south. So answer is south. Yes or no? Very easy, right? Very easy. These kind of questions are asked only. Let's see the next one. Ramu walks 5 kilometers starting from his house towards west. Okay. So let's make the directions. This will be my first task always. I will always make the direction first. This is north, south. This is the general way. This is your east and this is your west. So Ramu walks 5 kilometers from his house towards west. So towards west, west is this direction. So towards west he is going. Towards west, west. Then turns right. Turns right. So he has gone in this manner. Turns right. Right will be this one. Then turns right and walks 3 kilometers. First this is 5 kilometers. Then turns right and walks 3 kilometers. Walks 3 kilometers. Walks 3 kilometers. And right walks. Thereafter she takes left turn. Left turn. So she is looking in this direction now and takes left turn. That means she will move this side. She will move this side, right? Takes left turn and walks 2 kilometers. Takes left turn and walks 2 kilometers. Further, she takes left turn. So she is looking in this direction now. In this direction, she takes left turn. That means in this way she will come. Here she will come. Then she takes left turn and walks 2 kilometers. Furthermore, she turns left and walks 3 kilometers. And walks 3 kilometers. Then finally she turns right. So she is looking in this direction, and now she is looking downward, right? She is looking in this direction. She turns right now. So right is this way, right? Right will be this. This side will be right. So finally she turns right and walks 3 kilometers. Now what they are asking, in which direction he is now from his house. So here was the house, and here he is. What they are asking, here he is currently. Here is Ramu. So where he is with respect to, in what direction he is now from his house. From his house where he is. So from his house where he is, in west. Are you getting this point? From his house where he is in west. Now if they had asked, where is his house from him? Where is his house from him? From him, where is his house? So in this direction, from him, where is his house? So that would have been in east. Now the answer would be west. Did you understand this point? Where he is with respect to his house. With respect to his house. So house will view him in west. So where he is with respect to his house. From his house or with respect to his house. So did you understand? Okay. 5 kilometers starting towards west. Then turns right. 2 kilometer. Then walks 5 kilometer. Then turns right and walks for 3 kilometer. Then turns left and walks 2 kilometer. Then again turn left. Walks 3 kilometer. Then again now turns right and walks 3 kilometer. Okay. So this is west. So answer is A. A man starts from a point, walks 2 kilometers towards north. Walks 2 kilometers towards north. And then turns towards his right. This will be right and walks 2 kilometers. Then again turns right and again walks. In which direction he is facing? This is the same problem only. Which direction he is facing? South. Tell me one thing. Let's just say I go in this direction. Then I say I turn right. So I will go in this. Then I say again I turn right. So I will go here. Then I again turn right. I will go here. So in a circle, in a loop, I will be walking. If continuously I am walking in right direction. But if I say I am going in this direction, then I turn right. Then again I turn right. Then again left. So I will not go in this manner. I will go in this manner. This is just a shortcut. If you solve enough problem, you will be habitual. Going right, okay, right, again we'll move here, right, again we'll move here, or left, opposite direction. So you will be habitual, right? First I started proceeding in this, then I moved left, then again I moved left. So again move left, then this way, and if I move right, then I will go this way. Straight, left, left, right. Okay. Gopal started walking 2 kilometers from his school. 2 kilometers straight from his school. Then he turned right. Then he turned right and walked 1 kilometer. First 2 kilometer. Then he walked 1 kilometer. Then again he turned right and walked 1 kilometer. Again turned right, so this way. Because if you look here, this will be right. Look here, this will be right. And walked 1 kilometer to reach his house. If his house is southeast from his school. So from his school, his house is southeast. From his school, his house is southeast. So this is southeast direction. As per them, this is the southeast direction. Then in which direction Gopal started walking from his school? So this direction is southeast. But in our general way, this is our general way, right? This is our general way. In our general way, this is our north. This is our south. This is what? East. And this is west. Right? So in general way, this is southeast. Now you need to make southeast in this direction. If you need to make southeast in this direction, then what do you think what you need to do? You need to rotate it by 90 degree. Say yes or no. I can rotate it by any degree. So you need to rotate it by 90 degree. So if I rotate that by 90 degree, rotation by 90 degree, what I will get? 90 degree. In which direction we are rotating? Anti-clockwise. I need to make this as southeast. So I will get east here and south here. So what I will get? So east here East will come here, north will go there, and west will come downward, and south will go upward. And this will be my southeast now. This will be my southeast. Southeast. So this will be my southeast. So in what they are asking, so in which direction did Gopal start walking from the school? So in which direction Gopal started walking? In the upward direction. So what is the upward direction? As per this, where did Gopal started walking? In the upward direction. And what is the upward direction? Upward direction is east. Upward direction is not north. Upward direction is east. So Gopal started walking in east. Okay. Gopal started walking in east. Well and good. So this was a good question. He just started walking. They did not tell the direction. Then so where he reached. So he is in southeast now. So he must have started walking in east. Right. So answer is east. So let's see this problem. A man is facing east. A man is facing east. North, south, east, and west. The man is facing east. Then he turns left and goes 10 meter. Okay. So he is facing east and turns left. That means in this direction. He is facing east, turns left and goes 10 meter. Did you understand this point? What is left to east? North. Right? So he turns left and goes 10 meter. Now he is looking in this direction. Then turns right and goes 5 meters. Turns right and goes 5 meter. Turns right and goes 5 meter. Then goes 5 meters to the south. South is downward. Here. Goes towards south. South is this one. South is this one. So goes 5 meters towards south. 5 meters towards south. And then 5 meters to west. Then 5 meter to west. Then 5 meter to west. This is the west. Goes 5 meters to west. This is where he has reached. Now what they are asking, in which direction is he from his original place? From his original place where he is. He is in this direction. That means arrow is upward. From his original place, in which direction he is? North. Answer is north. From his original place, which direction he is. So you just need to join both of the points. This is from where he started and this is where he is. And what they are asking, from his original place where he is. So in the north he is. Answer is north. Right? Let's move to the next one. So what they are asking, from her home, Prerna wishes to go to school. From home she goes towards north. She goes towards north. And then turns left. What will be left? Left will be this. Then turns left and then turn right. Then turn right. Then turn right. From here she is turn right. Now then turns right, and then turns right and finally turns left. So left will be this. Finally turns left and reaches school. In which direction his school is situated with respect to her home? So this was the home and this is school. In which direction school is situated with respect to home? With respect to home towards school. So this direction you need to tell. And what will be this direction? Let's draw the arrows. This is north. This is what? East. This is west. And this is south. This is east. This is west. So this is in northwest. Northwest. So answer is B. This arrow is northwest. Northwest. Well and good. So Raju facing north moves 20 kilometers. Facing north moves 20 kilometers. Moves 20 kilometers. Then he turns to his right and moves 20 kilometers. Again he moves 20 kilometers, turning to his right. And then he moves 10 kilometers in northeast. Okay. 10 kilometer in northeast. So better we should make the diagram. This is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. So he turns northeast. Then he moves 10 kilometer northeast. Northeast means this direction. 10 kilometers. Okay, 10 kilometer. Then he turned to his right. Now this is very, very interesting. Turns to his right. So where he will move? In this direction. Is that correct? Is this correct? No. Turns to his right. Whenever I said that I am going in north direction and then I turn right. So that means I turn 90 degree, no? 90 degree, right? I am going in north, then I turned right. That means I went here and then turned right. 90 degree I rotated. So similarly, here also he has to move 90 degree only. Okay. So let's just say it was extended in this manner. So he will move 90 degree. Turns, then he turned right. Right will be in this direction only. Let's just say he is looking there. So right will be this direction. Right will be what? This direction. So he will move right only, but by 90 degree. This you need to make sure. He is moving by 90 degree. 90 degree he will move. Okay. So turns to her. So then he turned to his right and moves 20 kilometer. 20 kilometer he is moving. So this arrow should be a bit larger. 10 and 20. Moves 20 kilometer. Then he turned to his right again. So let's just say where he is looking, this was north. So now here he is looking, turns towards right. That means in this manner he will move. Or you can say this is right. So in this manner only he will move. So again turns towards, moves 20 kilometer and then he turns to his right and moves again 20 kilometer. Then again he moves 20 kilometers. Again he has moved 20 kilometers. Now he is looking here in this direction. Now where he moves? Towards his left. Then he turns to his left and move 20 kilometers. So where will be left? Right was in this direction. This way he was moving right only. Now if right, he would have moved this way. If left, he has to move this way. Or you can see as well, like if you look on this side, where he is looking. Where he is looking, in this arrow he is looking. In this side he is looking. So he has to move left now. So this way he will go. So in this way he will go. Turns towards his left and move 20 kilometers. So this way he will move 20 kilometers. Look, first 20, then again 20, then 10, then 20, then again 20, and then again 20. In which direction Raju is facing? So what is that direction? This direction. This direction. That is southeast. So answer is southeast. So by intelligently you have to make the diagrams. You should have a good idea. If he is moving in what direction only, you can simply make left. Then again if changes, then change the direction. That's it. Okay. Let's see the next one. K is a place which is located 2 kilometers away in northwest direction from capital P. Let's just say capital P is here. This is the capital P. 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction. Northwest. Northwest will be this, right? Northwest. 2 kilometers away, northwest. K is a place. This is the place K. Northwest. This is northwest. R is another place which is located 2 kilometers away in the southwest direction from K. Southwest, which will be, what will be southwest? This will be southwest. So in the southwest direction from K, 2 kilometers away. This place is R. Then M is another place which is located 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction. Northwest direction, 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction from R. That place is M. Again 2 kilometers away, and this place is M. And T is yet another place which is located 2 kilometers away from M. In what direction? Southwest. Southwest is this. Again 2 kilometers away. And this place is T. In which direction T is located in relation to P? With respect to P, where is T? With respect to P, where is T? So this is the direction. And what is this direction? This direction is west. So answer is west. With respect to P, where is T? In this direction it is. So that is west. That's it. Right? So it was a very easy question. Let's see this one. One evening, Raju started to walk towards sun. So I will tell you one thing. Where the sun rises, morning. In morning, where the sun will be? Sun will be in. The sun rises in east or west? East. Sun will be in east. And in evening, sun will be in west. Okay. So one evening, Raju started to walk towards the sun. That means he is walking in the west direction. He is walking in the west direction. Where is west? This is west. After a while, he turned to his right. After a while, he turned to his right. First, he started walking in towards the sun. That means he is walking in west. Then he turns right. After a while, he turned to his right and again turned right. And again turned right. First, he turned to right. Started walking towards the sun. Turned right. Again turned to his right. After walking a while, he again turned right. In which direction he is facing now? So here he turned right. So he took right turn 3 times. 1, 2 and one more time. 3. So in which direction he is facing? South. Answer is south. Okay. So in the morning, sun will be in east. 5 boys A, B, C. Okay, answer. 5 boys A, B, C, D are sitting in a park in a circle. A is facing southwest. A is facing southwest. Southwest. This is where A is facing. So A must be here. What he is facing? He is facing southwest. 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 D is facing southeast. D southeast. Southeast. Southeast is this. This is your southeast. So D is facing this direction. So D must be here. B and E are right opposite to A and D respectively. So B is opposite to A. B is opposite to A. So this is where B is. And E is opposite to D. Opposite to D. Opposite to D means right in front. C is equidistant from D and B. So C must be somewhere here. C is equidistant from D and B. In which direction C is facing? So C is facing in this direction. What is this direction? East. So answer is east. That's it. Very easy. Just you need to draw the diagram, nothing else. So in which direction he is facing? East. Well and good. Let's see this question. So Delhi in the morning, the shadow of Gol Gumbaz falls on Barakaman. Morning. So in the morning, where is sun? This is the morning. I told you where is the sun? Sun is in east. So let's just say there is some building. So where will the shadow fall? This is your sun. Sun will give some rays and shadow will fall here, right? This is the actual thing, and this will be the shadow. So shadow is falling in what direction? Shadow is falling in west direction. The sun is in east. So you are standing there. So shadow will fall in west, right? Shadow will fall in west. The rays are in this direction. So shadow will fall ahead. No. So shadow will fall in west. Are you getting this point? So shadow will fall in west. So what they are saying, the shadow of Gol Gumbaz, this is Gol Gumbaz, shadow of Gol Gumbaz falls on Barakaman. So here there must be some Barakaman, some other building. This is Barakaman. This is Barakaman. Barakaman. So shadow of Gol Gumbaz is falling on Barakaman. And in the evening, shadow of Barakaman, yeah, this will certainly happen because in the evening the sun will be here. In the evening, the sun will be here. So in the evening, the shadow of Barakaman will fall on Gol Gumbaz because sun will be here. So this shadow will fall on Gol Gumbaz. So Gol Gumbaz and Barakaman. So here there is shadow falling, and in the evening, Barakaman's shadow will fall on Gol Gumbaz. So in which direction is Gol Gumbaz to Barakaman? To Barakaman. Where is Gol Gumbaz to Barakaman? In this direction. What that would be? This direction is known as west. So western. So on the western side. Where is Gol Gumbaz with respect to Barakaman? So in the western side. So this you need to remember. The sun rises in east. So that means shadow will fall on west. And the sun sets in west. That means shadow will fall on east. Okay. Very simple concept. Let's move towards the next one. Now this is very interesting. If X stands on his head with his face towards the south, to which direction will his left hand point? X stands on his head. He is standing on his head with his face towards the south. Let's just say left hand they are saying, no? So, okay. This is my left hand. And where I am facing, where my face is facing? My face is facing towards north. Now, if I go like this way, I go this way and I stand on my head. I go this way and I stand on my head in this manner. Then where will my face, where I will face? Where will my head face? In the south, no. I am just being rotated. I am standing on my head. So let's just say this is earth. This is floor. This is the ground. And I was standing like this. Then what will happen? I will go like this. So this is my head. The bottom of my finger is my head. So my head is facing south now. My head is facing south now. And this is my left hand. Even if I am rotated, my left hand will remain same. No. This is my left hand. I am being rotated with my left hand out. This left hand is out. And I am being rotated. So left hand will remain there as it is, right? And where the left hand is facing? Where the left hand is? Left hand is in east. So what will be the direction? East only. Direction will be east. Sorry. Left hand was in west. Sorry. Left hand. Where was my left hand? Left hand was in west. This direction. Look, I am facing north now with my head above the ground. So this left hand is telling this is west. This left hand is telling this is west because this is your north and this is your west. So what my left hand is saying that this is west. Now I am being rotated. If I am being rotated, my head will be facing south because I am standing on my head. That means my head will be facing south. So, but still my left hand will remain same. Left hand will remain left hand only, right? So left hand will tell it is west. Are you getting this point? Or you can say that if a guy is rotated, then what will happen? His direction will also be rotated. Basically, where will my, okay, that concept will be typical, and like you will be getting confused. What do I mean is that, let's just say, if I was standing on my legs, and I was looking at south, so where will my where will my left hand direct? Basically, this is my south, this direction is south, and I am standing on my legs. So which will in which direction my left hand will point? In which direction my left hand will point? If I am looking towards south, standing on my legs, so left direction will face towards east, right? This is the left, this is the left, and it will face towards east. But you are standing on the head, so it will be opposite. Standing on the head, if you are standing on the head, it will be opposite. What that would be? That would be west. The answer is west. So opposite also you can do. Let's try doing this with opposite one. So I am standing on my head with my face towards north. If I was standing right in front, if I was standing with my legs, then where will my left hand point? Where will my left hand point? Where will my left hand point? So my left hand would point in west direction. But since I am standing on the head, that means it will point in opposite to west, that is east. So answer will be east. Or how you could do it? A stands on his head with face towards south, face towards north. So how you will be standing? Let's just say I am looking towards south, and what they are talking about? This is my left hand. Looking towards south, this is my left hand, and then I get rotated in this manner. Then if I go downward, my face will be facing north. My face will be pointing towards north, and my left hand will be still here only. And what is this direction? This direction is east. So answer will be east only. My left hand will remain same even if I am rotated. So if I was looking at east only, so here also I will be looking at east only, right? Electricity nahi hai yaar. Okay, so let's move to the next question. So what you can do, you just need to oppose the direction. You just need to do the direction opposite if he is standing on his head. Where he would be looking if he was standing still on his legs, just make the opposite direction. That's it. Okay. Let's see this question. Raju is Ramu's neighbor and he stays 100 meters away towards southeast. This is southeast. And Raju is Ramu's neighbor. And he lives 100 meter southeast. Venu is Raju's neighbor. And he stays 100 meters southwest. 100 meters southwest. Khader is Venu's neighbor and he stays 100 meters northwest. Raju and this was Venu. And now Khader is Venu's neighbor and he stays 100 meters towards northwest. 100 meters towards northwest. This is the direction of northwest. Then where is the position of Khader's home in relation to Ramu's? With respect to Ramu, what is the location of Khader's home? With respect to Ramu, what is the location of Khader's home? So this direction, that means this is southwest. Okay, this is southwest. In this direction, if you draw the arrow, this will be southwest. So that's it. So these questions are more than enough and your direction sense test is completed. Okay, so you will be able to solve every single problem that is coming in your examination. Now we will see seating arrangement. The concept is same. You should know what is left, right, what is north, south, east, west. If you know these things, you will be able to solve the problems of sitting arrangement as well. So next we will see sitting arrangement. Okay. Hi everyone. So in this video we are going to study about sitting arrangements. So for that you need to have a basic idea of directions. You should know which direction is what. So I told you in the last video only, how do you determine the direction. So wherever you are sitting, if you are looking in front, that is north, looking backward, that is south, and towards your right hand you have east, and towards your left hand you have west. Right? Wherever you are looking, that is north, right hand east, left hand west, and backward south, and in between northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Right? And let's just say if some guys are sitting in a row, and if they are facing north, north, right in front, so what will be their right? This will be their right, and this will be their left. Right? Let's just say they are sitting in west, they are sitting in the direction of west. So here they are looking, so this will be their right, and this will be their left. And let's just say they are looking in the direction of east, so this will be their left, and this will be their right. Okay. And if they are facing south, that means they are facing backward, so this will be their right, this will be their right, and this will be their left. Okay. And you already know what do you mean by rotation. So if you are rotating in the direction of clock, that means it is clockwise, and if you are rotating opposite to the direction of clock, that means it is anti-clockwise. Opposite to the direction of clock, that means it is anti-clockwise, and this is clockwise. So very simple. What do you mean by clockwise and anti-clockwise? Okay, so let's see some questions. So one important point is there, that is, if nothing is given, you have to consider that the guys are facing north. Let's just say in a question they are saying that some guys are sitting, they did not tell where they are facing, so they would be facing north. Okay, so you have to consider that they are facing north. So now see this question, A, B, C, D, E, 5 guys are sitting in following manner. In this manner they are sitting. Which of the statement is true? So what we will consider, they are facing north, that means they are looking here, they are looking this side, they are looking towards this side. Okay. Now what is the first statement? A is sitting left to D. Is this correct? A is sitting left to D, left of D, that is A. It is here the word immediate is not used. A is sitting immediate left to D. No, immediate left to D is C, but they are saying that A is sitting left to D. Yes, it is correct. A is in the left of D. This is D. So which one will be left? This will be left, because all they are all facing towards north. They all are facing towards north. So this will be left. This is your north. So this will be left, and this will be your right. Say yes or no. If you are facing north, that means you have to sit here. If you are sitting here, that means this will be your right, and this will be your north. This will be your left. Okay. So A is sitting in the left direction of D. C is sitting left to D. Yes. A is sitting immediate left to D. No. A is not immediate left to D. C is sitting immediate left to D. Yes. C is sitting third left to B. So E is first left, D is second left, and C is third left. C is sitting, first you need to see that if C is in left direction, yes, C is in left direction. So it is in left direction. Now which position? First, second, and third. Yeah. So C is sitting third left to B. Okay. Now D is sitting in west to B. D is sitting in west. What did we say? We all are looking at north. What this direction will be? West. What this direction is? East. So where B is sitting? B is sitting somewhere here. So D is sitting in west direction to B. Say yes or no. D is sitting in west direction to B. What B will say? From with my respect, D is sitting in this direction. And what is this direction? This direction is west only. So yeah, this is also correct. And C is the neighbor of D. Yes. If I am asking who are the neighbors of D, then what will be your answer? C and E. Neighbors of D are C and E. Right? So this is also correct. Okay. Now let's see another problem. Now this time A, B, C, D 5 guys are sitting in following manner. Which of the statement is true? They are facing west. They are facing west direction. They are facing west direction. Which one is west direction? This. So that means they are sitting in this manner. Or how you can do it? Which is your usual representation of direction? Let's make the usual representation of direction. It is the usual representation of direction, right? This is north. This is south. And what is this? East. And this is west. So they are facing west. They are facing in this direction. Let's check out what they are saying now. A is sitting left to D. what will be the left of A? What will be the left of A? Left of A. This will be right of A, and sorry, left to D. Sorry, you need to check the left of D. So what will be the left? This will be the left, and this will be the right. So left of D is A. Left of D is A. Yes. A is sitting left to D. C is sitting left to D. Yes. So this is left. This is left. And this is right. Say yes or no. Wherever you face, this is left and this will be right. So A is sitting, and here also you can say this is your left. This is your left. And this direction is your right. Okay. And C is sitting left to D. Yes. A is sitting immediate left to D. A is sitting immediate left to D. No. C is sitting immediate left to D. Yes. C is sitting third left to B. C is sitting third. This direction is left only, right? This direction is left only. Yeah, C is sitting in left. Is he third left? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, third left. D is sitting in west to B. D is sitting in west to B. D is sitting in west to B. So what D will say? What B will say? B will say that D is sitting in this direction. This is what B will say. B will say that D is sitting, what they are saying, D is sitting in west with respect to B. So B will say that D is sitting in this direction. And what is this direction? This direction is south, not west. So this is wrong. So D is sitting south to B. Yes. Are you getting this point? If you look from here, what you will say? That D is sitting in left to D is, with respect to B, D is sitting in this direction. So you will say it is west. No, this is wrong. This would be correct if they were facing north, but they are facing west now. They are facing west now. And where D is sitting? D is sitting in this direction. If B is sitting here, that means D would be sitting here. So what is this? This is south. Are you getting this point? So D is sitting south to B. Okay. So these kind of errors can happen sometimes. So this you need to take care. And next is E is the neighbor of B. E is the neighbor of B. Yes. E is the neighbor of B. And D is sitting next to C. D is sitting next to C. Next to C means it can be anywhere, here or here. Just next to means it is neighbor only. So D is sitting next to C. Say yes or no. So these are the points. Okay. Let's see more question now. Before that, let's see the circular arrangement. What do you mean by circular arrangement? Let's just say around a circle, these 5 guys are sitting. These 4 guys are sitting. So they all are looking at the center. So looking towards the center. So when there is nothing mentioned, we will always consider they are looking towards the center. And if they are looking towards the center, let's put yourself at the place of A. I am putting myself at the place of A, at the place of this guy. So what will be my right? This will be my right. And this will be my left. Say yes or no. Let's put yourself at the place of C. What will be your right? This will be your right. And this will be your left. Say yes or no. Let's put yourself at the place of B. At the place of B, that means you have to rotate. This will be your right. This will be your right. And in same manner, if you put yourself at the place of D, this will be your right. So basically, right is in the anti-clockwise direction. This is the right. You can see right, 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 and right. So right is in the anti-clockwise direction. And what about left? Left is in this direction, clockwise direction. This is left. If they are facing center. Okay. So when nothing is given, you have to consider they are facing center. So this is being right. You can see this is being right. And left will be opposite only. So this is very simple concept, right? Now there will be 2 row sequence, that in one row and in another row A, B, C guys are sitting, like you can see these guys, right? A, B, C, D, E, F. Forget about these guys. Just across 2 rows, A, B, C is sitting, D, E, F is sitting, and all are looking at the center. Like all are looking, basically all are looking at each other. So this sequence is given. Okay, this sequence can also be given. So what do you think, which of the statement is true as per this? A is sitting opposite to D. A is sitting opposite to D. Yes, this is absolutely correct. A is sitting opposite to D. This is opposite. Opposite to D. This we call direct opposite. Okay. So that is correct. A is sitting diagonally opposite to F. Yes, this is also correct. Diagonally opposite. This is diagonally opposite. At the extreme ends, diagonally opposite. This is also correct. A is left to B. Put yourself at the place of B. What will be your left and what will be your right? This will be your right. Say yes or no. And this is your left. Put yourself there. Put yourself there. Put yourself there. This is my right. This side is my right. And this is left. So you have to see, you have to look where he is looking. He is looking at this side. So you have to put yourself, you have to rotate yourself. This is my right. This is my left. So A is not left to B. A is right to B. A is sitting. A is right to B. This is B. In his right, A is sitting. Okay. And E is left to F. So you have to put yourself at the place of F. Because E is left to F. So you have to put yourself at the place of F. What is the left hand direction of F? This is the left hand direction. And this will be the right. So in the left of F, E is sitting. Yes. So I hope you are understanding how I am doing the sitting arrangement. Well and good. Let's move towards the questions. This is the first one. 4 children are sitting in a row. A is occupying seat next to B. A is occupying seat next to B. B can be here as well, right? B can be here as well. This can also be one of the possibility, but not next to C. A is not next to C. That means C has to be here or C has to be here. C cannot be here because what they are saying that A is not next to C. That means A and C cannot be together. If C is not sitting next to D, so D cannot come near to C. So D has to come here. D has to come here. C is sitting not next to D. So D cannot come here. Who is occupying seat adjacent to D? That is A. Here also it is A. Adjacent to D, who is there? A. A. So answer is A. That's it. Very easy. So all the possible conditions we will write and we will get our answer. So here what they are saying, 5 houses P, Q, R, S, T, P. P is immediate right of Q. Right of Q. What will be the right of Q? Right of Q. This will be right direction and this will be left. When nothing is given, we are considering they are facing north. So right of Q is P. Right of Q is P. And T is immediate left of R. Left of R. Left of R. This is left of R. T is immediate left of R. And immediate right of P. Immediate right of P. Right of P is T. T is immediate left of R and immediate right of P. Right of P is T. So, and here there is R. Q is right of S. Q is right of S. So, what is this is S. Right of S will be in this direction. So, SQ will be one of the combination. So, SQ will be the other combination. Which house is in the middle? So, how many houses are there? 5 houses are there. Okay. Which house is in the middle? P. P is in the middle. Right? This is the answer. Just we are drawing what they are giving. That's it. Let's see the next one. 5 friends are sitting on a bench. A is immediate left to B. 5 friends are sitting on a bench. A is immediate left to B. Left of B is A. This is your left and this is your right. A is immediate left to B. But on the immediate left of C, A is to immediate left of B, but on the immediate right of C, So right of C is A. In the right direction of C, there is A. Okay. D is immediate right of B. Right of B is D. Right of B is D. But on the immediate left of E is D. Left of E is D. Left of E is D. Who are at the extremes? C and E. C, E. Extreme means at the corner. C and E. That's it. Very easy problem. Very, very easy. In a college party, 5 girls are sitting in a row. P is immediate left of M. Left of M is P. And to the immediate right of O. Right of O is P. Right of O is P. R is sitting immediate R is sitting immediate right of N. R is sitting immediate right of N. Right of N. Right of N. Right of N is R. And R is sitting to the left of O. Left of O. This is the left of O. This is R. That means this would have been N. Right? Who is sitting in the middle? In the middle, O is sitting. Who is sitting in the middle? In the middle, O is sitting. There are 5 girls. This is the combination. Okay. Let's see the next one. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W are facing north. Okay. P is fourth to the right of T. Right of T. Fourth. 1, 2, 3, fourth. Fourth is P. P is fourth to the right of P. Sorry, this is not right. So P is fourth to the right of P. Right, right. This is right. Okay. This direction is right and this direction is left. So P is fourth. P is fourth to the right of T. W is fourth to the left of S. S. Left of S. Fourth one. This is the fourth. W is fourth to the left of S. R and U, which are not at the ends, are the neighbors of Q and T. So R, U or U R can be the situation because they are the neighbors. And U, T. So R and U, which are not at the ends, are neighbors of Q and T respectively. So R is the neighbor of Q. So RQ could be the condition or QR could be the condition. And TU could be the condition and UT could be the condition. W is next to the left of P. Left of P. Left of P. This is the left of P. Here there is W. Now if this is W, so after 3 space there is S. Do you agree? After 3 space there is S. So this condition we have seen here only. And P is the neighbor of Q. One of the neighbor of P is W. So another neighbor would be Q only. Right? Now one neighbor of Q is P. So another one has to be R only. Right? Who is sitting at extreme ends? Okay. So how many guys are there? 3, 3, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 spaces are filled. So the neighbor of T has to be U. So you have to come here. Now what is left? P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. V will come here. That's it. This is the position. Just by reading all these, writing down all the possibilities, we have came to this point. That's it. Once you are done with this, we have made the sitting arrangement. Now we will recheck as well. P is the fourth to the right of T. Fourth to the right of T is P. W is fourth to the left of S. Fourth to the left of S. Yes, W. R and U, which are not the extreme ends, are the neighbor of Q and T. R and U are the neighbor of Q and T respectively. W is next to the left of P. W is next to the left of P. And P is the neighbor of Q. P is the neighbor of Q, who are sitting at extreme ends, T and S. What is the answer? T and S. T and S. So these kind of problems are asked which you can solve very, very easily. Right? We will move towards the next problem now. Now 4 ladies A, B, C, D and 4 gentlemen E, F, G, H are sitting in a circle around a table. Okay. So 8 people are there, 4 ladies and 4 gentlemen. 8 people are there. A, B, C, D are the ladies. Here I will tell you A, B, C, D is the ladies and E, F, G, H are the gentlemen. First point is no 2 ladies or gentlemen are sitting side by side. That means 2 ladies and 2 gentlemen cannot sit together. Ladies, gentlemen, this is the way. C, who is sitting between G and E, is facing D. C is sitting between G and E. G and E. Now they can be interchanged as well, right? They can be interchanged as well, that E can come here and G can come here. C is in between G and E. Now they did not say that G in the right or left, they did not talk about that. So what we will say, what we will do, we will put a circle, that means they can be interchanged. If it is required, we will interchange in the end. And C is opposite to D, is facing D, that means C is facing D, so this will be D. Are you getting this point? C is facing D, so this will be D. And you can start from anywhere, you just need to put one guy, you can start from anywhere. Even in the PNC we studied that we can start from anywhere, with respect to that particular guy we need to arrange. Now F is between D and A and is facing G. F is between D and A and is facing G. So F is facing G and it is in between D and A. So A has to be here only. Now A has to be here only. If this is the condition, A has to be here only. F is between D and A facing G. H is to the right of B. H is to the right of B. Right of B. Right of B. This would be right, right? This is right. And this is left. H is right of B. So this would be B and this would be H. Right? All these are okay. But what was the first line? No two ladies or gentlemen are sitting side by side. So E, F, G, H cannot be together. So G is here, E is here, F is here, and H is here. So G and H are together. So this condition is wrong. Did you understand this point? G and H are coming together. No two gentlemen should be together. So G and H are coming together. So this condition has been wrong. Now you have to restart. Again you have to restart. Because with respect to the changing position, everything will change. So I will restart again now. So in the examination, it may happen that one of the combination can go wrong. So what did they say? C is sitting between G and E. G and E. So I am assuming E this time here. E this time here and G here. Okay. And opposite to C is D. The next statement is F is between D and A. F is between D and A. So now F is between D and A. And F is facing G. This is what F is between D and A and facing G. So F is facing G, so F has to be here. So A has to be here. F is facing G, so A has to be here because it is between D and A. And what they are saying, H is to the right of B. Right of B. H is to the right of B. Right of B. This is the H is in the right of B. If B is here, then what will be the right of B? This will be left. So H is to the right of B. So this will be B and this will be H, right? So this has to be B. So right of B, this is the right. So right of B is H. So this is the final combination, and we will need to check one more thing, that no two ladies and gentlemen should be side by side. So E, F, G and H, no two are sitting together. E, F, H and G, no two are sitting together. Okay, so that means this condition is fine. So this is the correct one. Now we need to check who is sitting left to A. Put yourself in the left. Put yourself where A is sitting. So what will be your right? This will be your right. Look, you just need to pick one right. If all are facing at the same side, that means this will be the right. This will be right. Put yourself at H. Put yourself at H. So this will be right and this will be left. At D, this will be right. At F, this will be right. So right is in this direction. Right is in this direction. And left is in this direction. That's it. So what they are saying, who is sitting left to A? This is right, this is left. So left to A, that is F. First one is F. E is facing whom? E is facing H. E is facing H. Who is immediate neighbor of B? Who is immediate neighbor of B? Neighbor of B are G and H. Neighbor of B are G and H. So that's it. This is how you will be doing the answers. Okay, so you need to make sure that all the conditions are satisfied. So whenever you make a particular combination, you always need to re-verify if it is being satisfied by all the condition or not. Okay, let's move towards the next one. So 8 person A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are sitting around a circle as given in the figure. They are facing the direction opposite to the center. Okay, they are facing the direction opposite to the center. This is very important line. Opposite to the center. So that means they are looking where they are looking. They are looking here in this direction. They are looking in this direction. Opposite to the center. If they move up to 3 places anti-clockwise, up to 3 places. If A comes here, it has moved up to 1 place. If A comes here, it has moved up to 2 places. If A comes here, that means it has moved up to 3 places. So A will come here. Now H will come here. Anti-clockwise we are rotating. Anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. So A comes here, then H comes here, then G comes here, then F comes here, then E comes here, D comes here, and C comes here, and B comes here. So in this direction we have moved. 1 to 3rd place, H 1 to 3rd place, G 1 to 3rd place, F 1 to 3rd place, E 1 to 3rd place. So this is what we have moved. Now which one is the correct option? B will face west. B will face west. Yeah, this is correct. B is facing west because B is looking in this direction. This is your north. They have also given actually north. In the examination it may happen that they did not give north, south, east and west. So yeah, B is facing west. This is correct. E will face east. E will face. Where is E? This is E. E is facing northeast. Not east. This is E. This is your E. So E is facing northeast. So H will face northeast. Where is H? H is facing this direction. H is facing northwest. H is no. This is not H. Sorry. Here it is H. H it is. This is H. New H you need to see. So H is facing south now. So H is facing south. A will face south. Where is A? This is A. A is facing southwest. This is your new A. A is facing southwest. And here B you can see that is facing west. So all these are wrong and only A is correct. Okay. So very simple question. 5 people A, B, C, D, E are seated around a table. Every chair is placed equidistant from adjacent chair. Okay. 5 people are there, no? 5 people we can do in this manner. Equidistance are there. Equidistance. They are equidistant. So how we can do equidistance? So we have to divide it in 5 parts. One, not like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like it is equidistance. C is sitting next to A. C is sitting next to A. So A can be here as well, or A can be another place as well. A is seated 2 seats away from D. 2 seats away from D. If A is seated here, that means I will say it is 0 seat. It is 1 seat away from D. Or I will say it is, if A is seated here, so I will say it is immediate 1 seat away. I will not say 1 seat away. It is 0 seat away from. If I say if D was here and A was here, so what I will say? A is sitting 0 seats away from D, because 0 seats away. Immediate next is A only. Now they are saying A is sitting 2 seats away from D. A is seated 2 seats from D. So 1 seat and 2 seat. So here there is D. So A is seated 2 seats away from D. B is not seated next to A. So B has to be here. Now which of them must be true? Now E would be here. But you need to make sure that position of A could be interchanged. So must be true they are asking. So we will draw one more diagram which could be possible. So if C was here, let's just say A was here. Okay. Now A is seated 2 seats away from D. 2 seats away from D. A is seated 2 seats away from D. So D could be here. 2 seats away from D. D could be here. B is not seated next to A. So B has to be here. And E will be here. Now what they are asking? D is seated next to B. D is seated next to B. In both of the condition it is true. And E is seated next to A. E is seated next to A. E is seated next to A. In both of the condition it is true. So both 1 and 2 are always true. Okay. So this was a very simple example, very small example. So here you could tell very quickly. Because if D is far away, that means, and B cannot be near to A. So D and B has to be together. D is 2 seats away, and actually D is 1 seat away as well. But 2 seats away as well. No? Both conditions are there. D, if you see from this direction, D is 1 seat away. And if you see from this direction, D is 2 seat away. So at least 2 seat away is correct. So this we are considering that D is 2 seats away. And C is next to A and A is seated from B. So in both of the condition we got to know that both options are correct. Let's see the next problem. So this is good one. 8 friends A, B, C, D, 8 friends are there sitting around a circle facing the center, not necessarily in the same order. Okay, 8 friends are there. So let's see the first one. D sits third left to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. D sits third left to A. Let's just say this is A. So third left, 1, 2, and this will be left, right? This will be left. All are facing the center, so this will be left. Left of A. So left will be in clockwise direction. This will be left. And this will be right. So D sits third left to A. 1, 2, 3. This is where D is. E sits immediate right of A. Immediate right of A. E. B is third left to D. Third left to D. Left. 1, 2, 3. Third left to D is B. Third left. And G is second to the right of B. Second to the right. Right will be in this direction. G is second to the right of B. Right of B is first is this guy and this is G. G is second to the right of B. C is the neighbor of B. If C is the neighbor of B, one of the neighbor of B is E only, so C has to be here. And C is third left to H. Third left to H. Left to H. 1, 2, 3. Left to H. So A, B, C, D, E, F is remaining. So this is your F. That's it. Very easy. Who amongst the following sitting exactly between F and D? F and D, H is sitting. F and D, H is sitting. Three of these four options are alike in a certain way. So which does not belong to the group? DC in between there is a guy. AH in between there is a guy. EF in between there is a guy. And CB in between there is no guy. So CB is the correct answer, that it does not belong to this group. Who amongst the following is second to the left of H? Second to the left of H. 1, 2. Second to the left of H is G. Left of H. This is left. So whenever you draw a diagram, this should be drawn first. This is the most important part. This you should draw. Very quickly you should draw. You will just go and sit one of the place. That I am going and I am sitting at the place of A. So this is my right. That means this complete will be right. And this is my left. So this complete will be left. Who among the following are immediate neighbor of G? Immediate neighbor of G is DC. Who among the following is sitting third to the right of A? Right of A. So this is the right of A. 1, 2, 3. Third to the right of A. That is C. 1, 2, 3. Third to the right of A is C. Okay. Let's move towards the next problem. So these are the last 4 problems. So 8% P to W. Okay. From P to W. 8% again. 8% from P to W are sitting in front of one another in 2 rows. Okay, in 2 rows. They are sitting in 2 rows. there are two rows. For two rows, I can make something like this. They're sitting in front of each other in two rows. Each row has 4 person. Okay. P is between U and V. P is between U and V. U and V. Now, is there any relation of V? So V is immediate right to W. V is immediate right to W. You saw the relation between P, U, V, and here you can see W is the immediate right of V. That means these four guys are in the same row. This I got to know. Now what they are saying, P is between U and V. So P is between U and V. Now they can be interchanged. U and V can be interchanged. P is between U and V. And now W is immediate right of V. Right of V. So for these guys, this will be right. Say yes or no. Because all will be facing the center. For these guys, this will be right and this will be left. And for these guys, what this will be? This will be left. Put yourself at the place of this guy, where he will be looking in this direction. So this will be right and this will be left. This will be right. Okay. So what they are saying, W is immediate right of V. So this also we are taking in condition that W is immediate right of V. Each row has 4 person. P is between U and V and facing north. So they are facing north. So this also we have taken correctly. They are facing north. They are facing north. Q, who is immediate left of M, is facing W. Q is facing W. Q is facing W and he is immediate left of M. So M must be here. Immediate left of M. R is between T and M. R is between T. T must be here because R is between T and M. And W is immediate right of V. So this is the correct one. That's it. So in one go only we made the correct one. It may happen that in one go you do not made the correct one. Like all conditions are not being satisfied, then you will restart. You will see another condition. So this is the correct one. Okay. Now what they are asking, who is sitting in front of R? In front of R there is P. In front of R there is P. Who is immediate right of R? Right of R is T. Right of R. Right of R. In which of the following pairs person are sitting in front of each other? In front of V there is M. MV. Okay, this is correct. In front of R there is P. In front of T there is U. In front of U there is T. So nothing is correct. Okay. Now let's see the last question. So 25, 26, 27 were the same. Now let's see the last question. What is the last question? 4 girls ABCD are sitting around a circle facing towards the center. This is the circle facing towards the center. B and C are in front of each other. B and C are in front of each other. B and C are in front of each other. Which of them must be full? Definitely true. B and C are in front of each other. So A can come here, D can come here. Or what can happen? With respect to 1 we are designing, so we don't need to change B and C. So B and C will be here only. So A can come here and D can come here. These are the two possible conditions, right? B and C are in front of each other. Okay. Or what we can do? This is C. This is B. And this could be A. This could be D. CDBA. CDBA. But this, if this is first and if this is third, then first and third are equal. Can you tell how first and third are equal? Because if you just rotate D, so D will come here, B will come here. And if you rotate again, so D will come here, A will go there, and B will come here. Yeah. So first and third are equal only. So that's why I said that in circular combination, in circular arrangement, we will first fix the two places. We will first fix one place. If I have fixed the place of B, that means the place of C is also fixed because C is in front of B. So C is also fixed. Now you have the option of changing A and D. So you A and D here and A and D here. That's it. These are the only two possible combination. The other possible combination will be the same as that only. I hope you have followed permutation and combination circular permutation you must have studied in PNC chapter. So there I told you we have to fix one position, then we need to define the other position. So if I fix this, this is also fixed. Now we have two possibilities. So DAAD, B and C are in front of each other. Which of them must be following true? A and D are in front of each other. So here it is true. A and D are in front of each other. Here also it is true. A and D are in front of each other. So yeah, this is true. First one is definitely true. Let's check other one as well. A is not between B and C. A is between B and C here. A is between B and C here. This is also definitely true. D is left to C. D is left to C. What will be the left of C? They are facing the center. So this will be right and this will be left. So here only you can see that the left of C is A. Here the left of C is D. Here the left of C is D. But left of C can be A as well. Left of C can be A as well. So this is not definitely true. Okay, not definitely true. In one of the condition it can be true, but not definitely true. And A is left of C. A is left of C. So here it is in left, but here it is in right. Here it is in right. So this is also not definitely true. Only you need to tell which is definitely true. So we will draw all the condition and then we will see which condition is common in all. So only one condition is common in all. A and D are in front of each other. So only this condition is common in all. No other condition is common in all. That's it. So all kind of pattern we have seen. Whatever that can be asked from the sitting arrangement, that also we have seen. So no need to worry. If they are asking some question, you will be certainly able to solve the problem after watching this video. Okay then. So thank you very much. Hi everyone. So today we are going to study about data interpretation. So it is a very simple topic. Like very simple. Everyone is going to get full marks if it is coming in the examination. Even a student who is currently studying in 8th standard, he can also solve the problems like that. Okay. And there is no concept, nothing like that. I will just tell you what kind of questions can be asked. So there are 4 patterns from where the questions can be asked. So for each pattern we will solve one problems. And in the GATE PYQs you are going to solve more than 50 problems. More than 50. It would be around 60 to 70 problems of this particular chapter only, data interpretation, in GATE PYQs videos. Okay. So let's start with the first type, that is line graph. So the graphs are made with the lines. That's why it is known as line graphs. So this is the graph. This is some graph is given. Imports of 3 companies over the years. And based on this graph, they will be asking you the questions. So what is the question? Very simple. Very simple. In which of the following years was the difference between imports made by company B and company C was the maximum? The imports made by company B and C, the difference should be maximum. This is B and this is C. The difference should be maximum. Here the difference is this. This is the difference. This is the difference. Here the difference, I guess it is the maximum. Right? Here the difference is maximum. So this difference is maximum. So what is the answer? 1994. 1994. That's it. Very easy. Find the percent increase in the imports of a company A from the year 1994 to 1996. So they are talking about company A, and what is the percentage increase from 1994 to 1996? So this is 1994 and this is 1996. 1994 to 1996. So in 1994 it was 40 crore and in 1996 it was 60 crore. So 1994 it was 40 crore and 1996 it was 60 crore. So what is the increase? 50%, right? What is the increase? Increase is 50%. 60 minus 40 divided by 40 into 100. So answer is 50%. Because I told you, you don't need to remember the denominator. So how you will do it? If I get 100 marks and now my marks has increased to 150, that means what is the increase? 50%. How will I get 50%? How will I get 50%? 150 minus 100 divided by 100. So similarly, 60 minus 40 divided by 40. 60 minus 40 divided by 40. So this is the increase, that is 50%. So this was the first type. Okay, very easy. Within 1 minute you will be able to solve all the problems. Let's see the second type. In second type, the table will be given like that. This is the weight distribution of an adult. So what they are saying, these are the organs and these are the weights. Let's see what they are asking. The ratio decimal of weight, the ratio decimal of the weight of brain to the weight of lungs. Brain to lungs. This is your brain to lungs. So 1500 ratio 1000. What that would be? 1.5. That's it. This is the answer. So these kind of very simple questions are asked. Actually, there is no need of teaching this topic, but still we have to teach. Okay, brain to lungs. Brain to lungs. Yeah, 1.5. If the weight of skeleton is represented as S, weight of skeleton is 10,000. It is represented as S. Then the weight of lever can be represented as, okay. So weight of lever, what is the weight of lever? Weight of lever is 1700. 1700. Let's just say I call it X. So X by S would be what? 0.17, right? So this 0.17. So X can be represented as 0.17 S. That's it. 0.17 S. Very easy, very straightforward. So answer is 0.17 S. That's it. What could be the third type? Third type could be bar diagram. So here the bar diagrams are given. What they are saying, this is the finance of XYZ railways. Okay, some railways is there. This is the finance of XYZ railways. This must be in crores. Okay, because finance cannot be 5,300. This must be in crores. So what they are asking, if profit is equals to gross traffic receipts minus total expenditure. This is what they are defining as profit. What is the profit? Gross traffic receipt minus total expenditure. This is the profit. That means this and this difference between these two. This is the profit. Then in 1996, 1997, what percent of gross traffic receipt is the profit made? Then in 1996 to 1997, what percentage of gross traffic receipt is the profit made? Okay. So in 1996 to 1997, what is the profit? In 1996 to 1997, what is the profit? Profit is 500 rupees. The profit is 500 rupees. Now what they are saying, the profit is 500 rupees. So 500 rupees is what percentage of gross traffic receipt? 500 rupees is what percentage of gross traffic receipt? That means 500 rupees is X percentage of gross traffic receipt. Gross traffic receipt is 8,500 is equals to 500, right? So they are asking the value of X. So what that would be? 500 divided by 85. 5.89, 5.89, 5.9%, roughly around 5.9%. Okay, so X is 5.9%. Did you understand this problem? What you are getting, the profit is 500 rupees, and what they are asking, what percentage of gross traffic receipt? So you need to find the percentage of gross traffic receipt that is equals to 500 rupees. So that is 5.9%. So this is the answer. What is the next question? In order to make a profit of 10% over gross traffic receipt, what should have been gross traffic receipt in 1994 to 1995 if total expenditure remains the same? Okay, this seems like a good question. So let's see what they are asking. In order to make a profit of 10% over gross traffic receipt in the year 1994 to 1995. So first you need to find the year 1994 to 1995. What should have been the gross traffic receipt if the total expenditure is same? So this expenditure we are not changing. Expenditure is 5,800. Expenditure is 5,800. Expenditure is 5,800. And what do you need? You need to change the gross traffic receipt. And you need a profit of 10%. You need a profit of 10%. Profit is 10%. This is what you need. Profit of 10% you need. And you can change this gross, what is the name? Gross traffic receipt. So let's just say this gross traffic receipt is X rupees. Receipt is X rupees. X rupees. So what will be your expenditure? What will be your profit? Profit will be X minus 5,800. This will be your profit, right? This will be your profit. And what that should be equals to? This should be equals to 10% of the gross traffic receipt. This should be equals to 10% of the gross traffic receipt. Whatever that you know and whatever that they are asking, just write that down and you will be able to solve every single question of aptitude. This is what I told you in very first lecture, right? Whatever that you know. What you know? Expenditure remains same. Profit 10%. Gross traffic receipt is X. That is needed to find. So what is the profit? X minus 5,800. So that should be equals to 10% of the gross traffic receipt. Make a profit of 10% over gross traffic receipt. So it should be 10% of X. So what would be 10% of X? That would be 0.1x. 0.1x. So 0.9x is equals to 5,800. So X will be equals to what? 5800 divided by 0.9. So it should be 6444 something rupees. This is the answer, 64444. Okay. And now let's see the final part. This is the final part. This is known as pie chart. So in a circle, you represent all the data in a circle. The circle is of 360 degrees. So in the circle of 360 degree, you represent all the data. So what they are saying, percentage of total student in various courses A, B, C, D, E, F in pie chart 1 and percentage of girls in pie chart 2. So this shows the girl student, this shows the total students. Now let's see what they are asking. First question says, for course D, what is the ratio of boys and girls? Okay. So this is the first question that they are asking. Let's just call this as first, this as second, and this as third. So answer 1. For course D, how many total students are there? For course D, total students. Those students are 35% of 1200. 35% of 1200. What that would be? 35 into 12. 35 into 12. 420 are the total students. These are the total students, not boys. These are the total students. And how much girls are there? Girls are there in course D, 30% of 800. 30% of 800. So that would be 240. So how many boys will be there? 420 minus 240. 420 minus 240. That would be 180. So boys are 180. So what is the ratio of what they are asking? Boys to girls. So 180 ratio 24. So 3 ratio 4. 3 ratio 4. Now what they are asking in the next question. For course E, the number of girls is how much percent more than the number of boys? For course E, in course E, total students in course E. Course E, total students are 12% of 12% of 1200. 12% of 1200. That would be 144. And how many girls are there in course E? In course E, 14% of 800. 14% of 800. So 14 8 ja, what is 14 into 8? I don't remember. 14 into 8 is 112. 112. So how many boys are there? Boys are 2, 3, 32. 32 boys are there. Right? The calculation is correct. Okay. 32 boys are there. Now what they are asking? The number of girls is how much percent more than the number of boys? Okay. The number of girls is how much percent more than the number of boys? Let's just say I get 100 marks. My marks got increased to 150. So 150 is 50% more than 100. Say yes or no? 150 is 50% more than 100. So how will you do it? 150 minus 100 divided by 100. 150, what I will say, 150 is 50% more than 100. Say yes or no? What they are saying, the number of girls is how much percent more than the number of boys. That means 144 is how much more percentage than 112. 144 is, sorry. 112 is how much more percentage than 32. Because these are the boys, these are the girls. So what they are asking, 112 is how much more percentage than 32. So these kind of things we have already covered in the percentage topic, right? From 100 to 150 marks I am getting. That means 150 marks is 50% more than 100. So 112 marks is how much more percentage than 32. So how will I calculate? 112 minus 32 divided by 100. That means divided by the lower one. Which is the lower one? 32 into 100. That would be my answer. Right? Understood? So what the answer would be? 112 minus 32 divided by 32. So that would be 250%. This would be 250%. So if you take 250% of 32, 32 was the boys, and if you take 250% of 32, 250% of 32, what does that mean? Into 250 by 100. What is 100% of 32? What is 100% of 32? 32 only. What is 200% of 32? That is 64, double of that. And what will be 50% of 32? That would be 16. And what would be 250% of 32? that would be 16 plus 64, that would be 80. So 250% of 32 would be 80. So 32 plus 80, that would be 112. So number of girls are 250% more than the number of boys, right? And in the answer 3, what they are asking? Find the number of boys in course A. Okay, so in course A, how many girls are there? In course A, how many girls are there? Here they are saying 108 degree. So total 360 degree is 100%. Total 360 degree is 100%. That means 1 degree is how much? 100 by 360 degree. 100 by 360%. Then what they are asking? 108 degree. 108 degree. What it will be? 100 by 360 into 108. That's it. So 100 by 360 into 108. 100 by 360 into 108. That means it is 30 degree. So if you solve it, sorry, not 30 degree, 30%. Sorry. So 108 degree is equals to 30%. So this is 30%. And what about 36 degree? What about 36 degree? It would be 10%, right? This would be 10%. 36 degree, 360 degree is 100%. So what will be 36 degree? 1 by 10th of that, 10%. Now what they are asking? So there are 30% girls in A. So 30% of A, 30% of 800. 30% of 800. So how many girls are there? Girls. How many girls are there? 30% of 800. That would be 240. And how many total students are there? Total are 20% of 1200. 20% of 1200. That means it is also 240. So how many boys are there? 0. So in course A, there are 0 boys. That's it. So these kind of questions can be asked in your examination from pie chart or from table or from bar graph or from line graph. So these are the 4 patterns which we have covered within 15 minutes. So there is nothing I can teach you. I can teach you ratio, proportion, indices, logarithm, percentage, interest, or n number of topics that I have already taught in the course, right? But here there is nothing specific that I can teach you. We will be solving 50 to 60 problems in the Gateway IQs. So no need to worry, there will be enough practice. Here I just wanted to deliver what they can ask from data interpretation. Okay, so this level only will be asked. They will not frame CAT level problems. In CAT, data interpretation is a very important topic and it is asked in a very good manner as well, but not in GATE examination. So you don't need to spend time on it. You will be able to solve the problem if it is coming in the examination. Okay then, thank you very much.